I think our next guest is ready, tuning in from LA. We're about to bring up Jay Murphy. Listen, Jay Murphy, her brand is Becoming Jay on Instagram. Jay, where are you at?
Hey,
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So happy to have you on. Thanks for tuning in with us tonight.
I'm happy to be here. I'm so excited.
You should be excited. So, you've done a phenomenal job along with your peers. Tell us what you were doing before. You have a great story. You've been following me probably the longest of everyone. I'm in here since like way back when, 2015. Tell us where you were, what you do, first of all, and where you were before you came into Launch Domination.
So I am a body positive health and wellness educator, and I help women that are 100 pounds or more overweight learn how to modify their exercise routine so that they can reach their health and wellness goals without the body shame and build their strong. And before I was in Launch Domination, I was very popular and very broke. That's like my new thing. I was sharing my own weight loss journey via social media. What I thought was by accident, but as we know, nothing is by accident. I was making handmade dolls as my business. And a young woman reached out to me, saw one of my workout videos. It inspired her, showed her what she could do. And I realized that I had a responsibility to continue to share and educate because I knew if I was in that position and there was another woman reaching out to me in that position, that there had to have been thousands more just like us that weren't being served. So,
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, and Jay has built an amazing social following. She has over 100 and some odd thousand followers on Instagram. She's been featured on every major network all over the place. Her videos have gone viral. But even with all that, she just confessed her in her own testimony that that wasn't monetizing. She wasn't monetizing. And you had hired a coach before to help you launch. And tell us about that experience briefly.
yeah, I had another coach. She helped me build out my brand and, kind of flesh out what I was doing. What I learned through influencer domination is that a lot of this isn't always necessarily the processes and procedures, but a lot of it is being mentally and emotionally ready. And I was not ready. We've talked
Mm-hmm.
about this before that I had these blocks up. I was not prepared to invest in my business financially because I was scared. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
believe that I had something that was worth paying for. My audience was just waiting for me to show up. So I
Yeah.
invested money, I invested time, and I still didn't have the results that I was expecting or that you would expect if you looked at my business from the outside.
Yeah. So, and you were able to, there she is, rocking it out. So, when you look at it now and you were able to, you created a membership, a monthly membership for your audience.
No.
And how many members as a result of your initial launch when you launched on June 20th? Listen, y'all, this ain't old stuff. We talking, this is stuff that's just happened. Okay. This is stuff that's just happened. These ain't 3-year-old testimonials. These is 2 months, stuff still happening and popping off. And as Sherry Summer said, still cashing in the coins with the bags. So,
Yes.
Jay, how many people signed up for your monthly membership when you launched inside of the Launch Domination Method?
Within that first month, we had 275 people sign up for our membership program.
Booyah, 275. And that's monthly recurring revenue, y'all. That's
Yeah.
y'all, everybody who's watching right now, you should be sharing this broadcast, tagging your business bestie, and running around the damn sofa right now. Right? Because you should know that if we can do it, if I can do it, if Sherry can do it, if Tony can do it, if Jay can do it, then you can do it too. It's just a matter of following that system and that process. So Jay, how
Absolutely.
shocked were you first of all? Because what was your, you before you said you had been making like you were topping out at $1,200 a month before,
Yeah. Yeah. My,
and some
my,
months nothing.
yeah, most months, nothing. My highest grossing month was about $1,200. So it was a shock. It was breathtaking. I did not expect it. I wished for it. I was hoping for it, but I didn't think that it was really going to happen. Somewhere in
So
the back of my head.
how much money did that equate to? How much money
Uh,
did that equate to?
so that first launch, it was a little over $8,000 that first
Okay.
month.
And so now what is it?
So we are currently a little over $23,000. We have some renewals coming up and some new members joining. And so we are slated to be over 30,000 this month. And we just had our first member pay for the year in full this week.
Boom. I'm just saying, it just makes me excited. Because I'm holding the phone, I can't really act a fool. But trust me, on the inside, I'm acting a fool.
Listen,
it makes me so excited because this is the start of a change and a shift for your life, for you growing a team, for your business partner. I mean, how does this make you feel to know that this is something that's recurring?
It has been the biggest weight lifted off my shoulders, and it has been one of the biggest accomplishments that I've ever had. And I've had moments of, wow, this is real. Life is not going to be the same. And I can now provide things for my family, but not only for my family but for my audience, because something that I learned was that they were waiting on me to show up. They were waiting on me to sell them something, and I wasn't doing that. So as much as I thought I was helping, I wasn't helping, and now I am. So
I love it. Do y'all hear that? Her audience was waiting. Your audience is waiting for that product that you keep saying you're launching, that you've been right now, that you've been trying to create, which I don't even recommend, but that's another story. When you get in Launch Domination, we'll talk about it. But seriously, they're actually waiting. Why? Because transformation happens in the sale.
Yeah.
You're creating these products and services, Jay, just like Tony, just like Sherry, just like Michelle Edlin coming up, just like Regina Buckley. They're creating these things to be used so that people can implement them, so that they can get a result, so that they can be in a better position in whatever that is. And that's what's really exciting. So Jay, so what is on the horizon? Because even if you stayed where you are, you would still be making multiple six figures. But where are you going? When is your next launch?
So my next launch is my first ever live event for an amazing part of our brand that we're coming out with, or we've come out with, called Dear Skinny Friend Live. And from there, we're working on the back end on some really needed things to help support women in their journey, that are not out there, that are tangible, that they can walk away with, that they can feel and touch. And I'm so excited. Like, it's just going to be huge. Can't wait.
It's going to be huge. I'm so excited for you. Where can people follow you?
Across social media platforms, I'm becoming Jai, Jai. I am mainly on Instagram, but I am on every major social media platform as Becoming Jai.